Hey, Cold Cats. Today's cards are coming right to you from Kamurocho. That's right. Today, I'm showing off the new cards that I got from Yakuza 0 crossover. What does that mean? It means I made some cards from my favorite fighting game series right now. It's called Yakuza. The first one I played, Yakuza 0. Heavily suggest you check it out. It's pretty freaking fun. Let's get into it. So the first one we're going to start off, I'm going to color pie order, of course. So these cards are not meant to be so crazy different. They're all going to cost 5. They're all basic, monocolored, and they're all legendary creatures from the main characters of the game. Just to kind of get that flavor of the game and get the flavor of Magic, combine it together to a perfect little sandwich to get people who like one of the things, maybe try out the other. That's kind of like the reason for this. So we start off with the main character is Kiryu-chan, or Kiryu Kazuma. He's a 5/5 for 5. Legendary human warrior. He's indestructible, and you can sacrifice him and give another target creature indestructible. And I did that because this guy is always indestructible. In every fight he comes out, but he will sacrifice himself for someone he cares about. That's true throughout the whole series. In Kiryu's flavor text, he says, "For guys like us, our lives aren't really our own. There's always someone new to help. Someone we need to protect." I think that captures him and the spirit of why Magic cards pretty good. So yeah, that one's a winner. Next, we go to blue, and we have Keiji Shibusawa. He's one of the Dojima lieutenants out to get Kiryu. So he has prowess, which is whenever you play an instant or sorcery, he gets 1/1 till end of turn, and whenever a creature attacks, he gets to scry 1. So that's any creature. So when your opponents attack you, you get to scry 1. When you attack your opponents, you get to scry 1. When your opponents attack each other, you get to scry 1. Because Shibusawa, he loves to plan. He's always trying to be one step ahead. And because of that, he's always prepared. He's a 5/5 human warrior. He says, "We write in other people's blood. That's the Yakuza way. And I aim to pen my title in yours." He's talking to Kiryu. So you know something's going on there in the game if you ever want to get into it. Next, we move on to black. We have Daisuke Kuze, another Dojima lieutenant, 5/5 human warrior for 5. He's black. He has menace, so he can only be blocked by 2 or more creatures. And he has absorb 2. So if damage would be dealt to him, prevent 2 of that damage initially. And that's every time. And when Kuze dies, you put him on top of your library because he's always coming back. Yeah, he's pretty annoying. And Kuze says, "The Yakuza game, it's not like boxing. The man who gets beat down isn't the loser. The guy who can't tough it out to the end, that's the one who loses." That's a perfect attribute to Black's willingness to keep going, to do whatever it takes to succeed. Next, we go to red. We have Majima Goro, the slugger. So, you know, he's in his slugging mode. He's got his baseball bat out. He's a 5/5 for 5 red human warrior. He has haste, so he comes out swinging. And when he attacks, you can attach any number of equipment to him. So you don't have to target the equipment. You just put all the equipment onto him because he picks it up and is battling. He's going to use whatever he needs to beat the opponent down, because that's what Majima does. He says, "Right, wrong, nobody's got a clue what the difference is in this town. So I'm going to have more fun and live crazier than any of them." And that's definitely a philosophy that red would attest to. So I think he's a great fit for red. And finally, we have the last Dojima lieutenant, Hiroki Awano. He's a 5/5 for 5 green, legendary human warrior. He has vigilance, and when Awano dies, reveal the top card of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And he says, "The age we're living in, cash money is the king. Yakuza got to adapt to that and evolve. So he understands that Yakuza have to evolve. That's a very green way of thinking. Many of the Yakuza in the game, they're stuck in the old ways. They don't want to adapt. Awano thinks he knows how to get ahead. So he's one of the Dojima lieutenants that Kiryu has to face. So who knows how that turns out. But that's all the Yakuza cards that we have for today. If you liked them, please let me know in the comments, and I'll keep making more, because I do have some up here planned that I'm going to keep going for. But other than that, I'll see you in the future.